All right, hello there, Bulldogs. Happy Wednesday to you. Today is going to be your Unit 7 cleanup, and what I mean by that is some of us are missing some pretty important assignments, also probably missing some pretty important understanding before our test over Unit 7 next Monday. So here is the plan. You need to start with your Unit 7 Industrial Revolution Interactive Notebook. For my A-Day folks, remember, okay, that there was like a little glitch, okay, so you will need to actually go to, okay, a new tab. Go to your Google Drive. When Google Drive pops up, please type in Unit 7 Industrial Revolution, and it will pop up. It looks like this. Okay, go ahead and open that up, and here's what we need to do. Go through it. Okay, slide 2 is your goals. Take a look at your goals again. Slide 3 is your study guide, which we'll talk more about here in a moment because it is actually on Google Classroom for you. Okay, slide 4 and 5. This was your February 8th and February 9th AMI snow day assignment. This one, you read about the Industrial Revolution beginning, and you took information from this, and you summarized the 5 reasons, okay, that the Industrial Revolution begins in Great Britain. This one, you took the Industrial Revolution causes reading, and you looked at, okay, the causes for the Industrial Revolution and the factors contributing to it starting, and then you wrote a summary at the bottom. If you have not yet done this, do it, okay? Go to, in your classwork, go down to your 2.8 and 2.9 assignment and make sure that you have completed those. All right, here again is your Industrial Revolution Interactive Notebook for my B-Day kids. All right, then if you look at, okay, your cottage versus factory system, make sure that you have filled this one out. Okay, you've looked at the difference between cottage and factory. What are the advantages and disadvantages of each? Okay, then anything that has to do with your Shark Tank. Your Shark Tank proposal, if you guys remember, okay, is, again, a super easy form that you just filled out. I gave you, okay, all sorts of links over here on the collaboration page. The instructions are right here if you don't know how to do this. Okay, please submit that if you are not done. If you did not do a Shark Tank proposal, okay, Flipgrid pitch video, again, okay, it's right here. I tell you how to do it, especially if you don't want your face in it. Okay, this tells you how to do it, and this is how you get your points. If you look, I only have 28 of you that have turned it in. Okay, 40 of you that it's been assigned to. For a lot of you, it's just an issue of you didn't click turn in, but it is on Flipgrid. As long as it's on Flipgrid, I'm able to grade it. All right, then, okay, your Flipgrid sort of assessment, okay, where you go through, and on 217, okay, you guys took your Industrial Revolution investment proposal. This is something that I said I was going to check in class and I haven't had a chance to yet. So what I'm going to do is on the day of the test, you will be turning this in. All right, so this inventions proposal, okay, sort of analysis where you decide what invention to best invest in. Okay, you will be turning that in on the day of the test, so make sure that you get that one done as well. Your Industrial Revolution study guide. Okay, if you have not done it yet, please get after it. If you choose to complete this assignment thoroughly and correctly, you will get 8 points. All right, so if we head back to our interactive notebook, slide 7 is the one, okay, slide that I think that most people need to put some time and effort into. The lecture, okay, on 217, right, so 217, here we go. If you scroll down, you have a lecture video. Guys, I cannot stress enough the importance of this lecture video in helping you prepare for the test and helping you complete slide number 7 where you just drag and drop things over, and in helping you with the study guide. So please click on that. If you would also like to just look at the slideshow itself, it's right here. All right, then once you're done with that, make sure that you have your brainstormed ideas about the impact of urbanization, whether it was good or bad for society. Please make sure you have some positives and negatives here. And then lastly, your economic philosophies. Guys, remember that these economic philosophies of capitalism, communism, and socialism are going to develop during the age of the Industrial Revolution. There's going to become the issue and the argument of how involved should the government be in our economic systems. Communism, of course, okay, Karl Marx is going to be the father of communism. Okay, make sure that you have this chart filled out about, okay, capitalism, communism, socialism, and then use your understanding of the reading. So here's the reading again, although you'll also find it, okay, up here in your economic philosophies assignment, right? So use your understanding there to fill in this chart and fill in this Venn diagram. Remember, Karl Marx's whole idea was that the lower working class factory workers, he called them the proletariat, needed to rise up and overthrow the middle class bourgeoisie, right, factory owners, then take control of the means of production divide them up and control them evenly among the people, and create a classless society, right? This is a community-owned production. He did not believe that there was any need for religion. Religion was a distraction and something that the ruling class, he believed, used to keep the lower class sort of pacified. And as we know later, Russia will actually have a communist revolution in our next unit over World War I, and we'll talk about the successes, but then ultimately the failure of communism. When we talk about capitalism, we're looking at Adam Smith. Adam Smith wrote The Wealth of Nations. Adam Smith is going to greatly influence the American economic system. This is laissez-faire economics, right? So the government should stay out of it, hands off, so to speak. He believed in private property. He believed in freedom of religion. And again, the strongest sort of source of competition between competitors in a capitalist society will result in really good products for consumers. So he said, let the laws of supply and demand control the economy. And again, that is what we lean towards. Socialism, okay, developed by Charles Fourier, we do not talk a whole lot about because it does not really take hold during this time of the Industrial Revolution, but these thoughts start to come in about perhaps distributing wealth a little bit more evenly, the government doing that, and yet still respecting the means of private property. Again, this is not something that will come into play a great deal at this point, but it will come in later. And so just a little introduction to Charles Fourier and socialism here. All right, remember, there is no pure communist economy, there's no pure socialist economy, and there's no pure capitalist society. Remember, ultimately, all economies are mixed, and we will talk more about that in class on Thursday and Friday, but certainly, okay, certain places lean more towards one of these economic philosophies than others. All right, if you have not already, please take screenshots of these two slides when you are done and submit them into your economics philosophy assignment. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. If you are completely done with all of those things and you've done what you needed to do, good on you, right? Kudos to you. Good job. If you want, go play the quizzes game again just to kind of prepare. And otherwise, in class tomorrow when you guys come in, go ahead and skip slide 11, not something that we're going to do, but look at slide 12, 13, 14, and 15 just to preview what we're going to be doing in class. Please do not get started on this. It's actually one that I've decided I want to make sure I give directions to in class or in a separate video. All right, so today is catch-up day, right? Get ready for your test, wrap up your missing assignments, and join me for Zoom at 1:30 if you have questions. Have a great day, guys.